Well, back to my carving and the final bits, to be honest. So now all of the rest is all stripped off, all sorted, and we've managed to repair the mass majority of it. The only bits that were left were these parts that are above the fireplace. Now, if you can see the design here, it sort of like steps out, but on this part here, because the chimney breast comes out a little bit, it actually steps out 3 times, and the corner part, this whole section, was completely missing. So we've had to build it up bit by bit, just over quite a few days really, because it was just such a big piece missing. But luckily we're getting there with it, building it up with plaster and getting the profiles that were originally once there. So I've just applied the final stage of plaster now. Once that's dried, then I can start getting all of the little grooves and details in, and then give it its final sand and get a lick of primer on it and see what it actually looks like. And so we've never actually seen all of this all together because it's always been so dirty with the soot from the fireplace and just so many pieces missing and broke. So it's going to be fantastic to finally get the paint back on this and see it all as one piece. But while that's drying, the piece just behind me there, near this window, that's been replaced at some point because of the way the beam sort of sags down. And obviously when it's been replaced, they've just done a sort of plain moulding with it. So what I'm going to do is cut in the groove so it matches in with all of the other ones. Now, I'll show you what I mean with that, because that's been part of the problem with this, is at the bottom of the carving, a lot of that's been damaged and we've had to build it up. And Mum's been doing the fantastic thing with putting a bit of wood doweling on and creating that profile and matching it in perfectly. Where this, obviously, it's just completely flat. So we're just going to cut it in and give us the same sort of look really and finish. So I'll crack on with that now. Mum's just on with painting the windows again, and I'm with a final coat with that, and then we'll be able to look at getting them in, which is exciting. And then we only have 2 windows left to go in for the whole of the chateau, and that means all of the large windows are all double glazed, which, if you said this, 2-3 years ago, that we'd have the whole of the chateau double glazed by now, we just wouldn't believe it. So it is fantastic. So yeah, we'll crack on now. I'll get this carving finished, start getting that cut, and then go from there.
Well, here's a wild one for you. Did you know that your general deodorants that you buy off the shelves contain so many harmful chemicals and chemicals that aren't good for your body? Like parabens, aluminium salts, just stuff that you don't want near your body. But there is a natural solution out there, and it's wild. Now, these all come in a number of different designs. You can personalise them with your name, and Tracy absolutely loved the Emma Bridgewater one, so she's stolen this one. And again, it's superb. Now, not only do they do deodorants, they do lip balms, they do a roll-on deodorant, they do body washes, all in premium cases that are completely refillable, and you're helping the environment every single time. They're perfect for sensitive skin, they are vegan friendly, and they're Leap and Bunny certified as well. It's so easy to use, it genuinely means all I have to do is pop a cartridge out the case into my reusable container, and away you go. It's ready to use, and it leaves me feeling fresh all day long. So you guys can get wild today by either clicking the link in the description, scanning the QR code, and using our code Chateau25 means you'll get 25% off all throughout November. Now, they offer a flexible subscription service that you can cancel at any time or change the scents at any time. Now, we've got wild. Are you going to get wild too?
Well, we're getting there, Mum.
Right, yes, we're on to the paint, which is a good thing.
Well, more paint.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you might remember in the last episode that we give you a choice of 3 colours up there, which we don't like any.
We're not using any, so now you've got a choice of about 30 colours.
So now we've got 10 to choose from.
Yeah.
So we just went crazy with tester pots, trying loads of different ones, from Liberon and Little Green and everything to try and get this right colour, and none of them were right.
No, so you ended up making it, didn't you?
Yes. So we've had to make our own colour.
Yes.
Now, like, these ones are lovely, but I just don't think the what we were looking for.
They're too bright, too dark, you know. None of them are. It has to look old, it has to look aged. they're far too light and too new
Yes.
for what we want. So I think the colour we've gone for, I
Is
think
right.
it's going to work the best.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people were saying obviously that the green just isn't working at all with the colour scheme that we're going.
Really?
And that's sort of like the reasoning with it. Obviously, it's supposed to be a completely separate colour that we're
Yes.
introducing. So it breaks up from everything else that we're
Yeah.
doing. So that's why we're going with these.
Yeah, you will see in time when it's all done that it does work. It's obviously every room you've done has been a shock. And
Of course
everyone's
it
been
has.
like, oh my God, that's horrid.
Well,
but
it's
when
not
it's done,
Basic
no,
room that we're renovating.
no.
I think,
no.
and that's why people are so shocked with the decisions that we make.
Absolutely, you wouldn't put it in any house anyway. Of course you wouldn't.
Of
But,
course not.
You know, this is totally different. To what, and you can't have anything that's just boring. And
No.
you know what would be the point of that? Walking into a chateau with just all white walls, and you know
yeah.
what would be the point?
We like to push the boundaries with it.
You like to push the boundaries.
So the one that we've gone with is this one with the moulding. Now,
Mm-hmm.
that's a little 3D mouldings that we've been making, and they fit perfectly, and I've put them on an angle because I like the way it's creating a sort of shadow behind it.
Yep.
It looks really good, doesn't it?
Yep, I didn't like it at first. Then the more I looked at it, I thought, yep, that'll probably work
Work.
because you're going to have a few more mouldings
Yes, on there.
on it as well. So, yeah.
Yeah. And one of them that we're going to be doing, so we've tested on the coving that we're going to be getting to go underneath the coving, and that's what it's actually going to be looking like.
Yeah.
So it does look beautiful, and then we'll have the soft grey on the bottom, which will blend in to the grey and the dark blue that we've got. So we've got rid of this colour because it was thrown it and a lot of people were saying it, and we've gone with this one. So now,
Yeah, they go really well.
that will be the colour scheme. So we'll have, this is all our walls, this is the pillars and part of the coving, and then that on the top. And I think it works really well, do you?
I like it, yeah. It will look good when it's finished. It will. It always does. So
Yes.
that's why we're just going along with Terry's vision because it always looks good. I've seen the pictures, so I know it's going to look good.
Yes, the ideas. And
yeah.
this sort of like colour scheme, this is how the, like traditionally would have done it, having this sort of like soft, I'd say it's like a soft olive green, would you?
Yeah,
Yeah. And then with the gold embellishments on it.
I think it's lovely.
Yeah. But for now, we need to get work with getting all of this painted, so we'll give all of this just a coat of white so it's all one uniform colour. And then we can look at getting the green on.
Getting the green, that's going to be good. To get it on, when it's all on, it'll look. We'll get a better idea of what it's going to look like.
I think once it's on, people are going to be going crazy because it's going to look even worse. Because it's just
It
going to
always
be
does.
this green coving in the middle of nowhere.
It always does.
Trust the process.
It will work.
Right, let's crack on.
Yeah.
Well, it's on.
And it looks good.
Do you like it?
Yes,
The right choice
yes. I think so anyway.
after many, many, many colours.
Yeah. Well, that's what it takes, isn't it?
Yeah. So we've got all of this part done up to now. Now on camera it's just not showing up properly at all, but it is a nice colour, isn't it?
It's perfect for what we need, because we need like an aged look paint, so putting something bright wouldn't have worked in here, because you want it to look sort of older, don't you?
Yeah, I think
More dull.
once we're done with it, we're going to try and put a bit of patina on it, just so it looks a bit more aged.
Yeah.
With either some tea bags or some of the actual patina wax we've
yeah.
got, and go from there.
Can have a little practice, can we, on something first?
Yeah, and see.
Yeah.
But to see the colour, obviously we've got these pieces here that we painted, so that'll give you a better idea with the actual colour. So I can hold it up to the light. And it is nice. It is a beautiful colour, and it's going to help enhance the green as well, which is going to be good, isn't it?
Yep, I think it's nice. I think it's all going to go well together when we look at the colours there. I mean, it's starting to look a bit shabby now, the blue. But
Holiday on
it
it.
sort of is that colour.
Yeah.
It's probably a bit more vibrant than that.
Yeah. So obviously that's our dark bluey green colour. This is replaced the light blue.
Yes.
So the light blue's gone,
Yes.
which was that one.
Yeah.
And it's been replaced with this one.
Because that looks better.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then to go with the green. So they've all got a slight undertone of green
Yes.
to all match in with them.
Yeah, I think it's going to look really well. It is going to look good. It
Yeah.
really is.
It is going to be nice. So the next stage, we just need to crack on with getting the rest of the moulding painted. And
Yep.
that's all of the sanding done.
I know. It's good, because we're getting a bit fed up with it now.
Yes. After, what, 2-3 weeks is it?
Probably 3 weeks almost, isn't it? Of filling and sanding and...
And getting it sorted, yeah. 3 weeks all on the coven. And then the part above the fireplace has all been done as well.
Yeah.
And that's all been built up, and that's looking
It looks
fantastic.
brilliant. The way you... I mean, when you see it up close, the detail and what you've done, it looks fantastic. I mean, just to see it all come together now, how bad it was, and both of us kept looking, thinking, "God, we're not going to do this. We just can't, you know."
No.
But bit by bit, we've done it.
We got there. Well, the next stage is mouldings. Now we've got a couple here, and I will show you what the next stage is going to be. So we've got the big ones that we showed you initially, and then we've got these swags that we're going to be looking at putting on as well. So I'll go up and show you where they're going to go on the coven,
Yep.
and we can see what they're like. Yeah?
Let's have a look.
Come on in. So, like I said, we're just printing these out just so we can actually see what they're going to look like. But the idea is, this one we're going to put at an angle on there, and then these two will be gold to blend it in. And then the one next to it is going to have this one on. To go in there. You see that?
Yeah. But Terry
think-
probably do a closer up shot.
Yeah.
It does look nice. I don't know whether it needs to be a little bit bigger.
I was just about to say, do you think it needs to be bigger on?
I think a little bit bigger.
Because once this is gold,
Well, yes, it's
it
bearing in
might
mind
be a
that
bit
big...
too much.
Yeah, because that big piece, what Terry's finger's on, is going to be gold as well.
Yeah.
Are you doing any of the top bit gold?
That
above
one's
it?
going to be gold
Yeah.
as well, I think.
Yeah.
And then
So,
might
yes.
have like the end one
Yeah,
gold.
so you might get away with that then.
Yeah, that's.
I think maybe as we'll print one big one off,
Yeah.
just to see. Do you think?
What they're going to be like. Yeah.
And you might get away with that, you know, once we get all the rest of the gold on as well.
Yeah. I think if it's too big, I like seeing the green
Yes.
around it.
Yes.
So
You don't want to fill the whole lot, do you? I
No,
suppose?
this one I think it looks nice. It's like
Yeah.
an actual. Like, I'll try and get my hand out of the way.
Yeah.
So you can see the colour around it,
Yeah.
which is quite nice. And then if you think we're going to have that one there as
That one
well.
As well, yes. So that is a lot, and then the van's painted gold as well.
Yes.
So that once you put that on there, it makes the other one stand out a bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this one.
so yeah.
Yeah.
Like you put the big bottom one on, it's made the topper one stand out a bit more now.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'd probably be okay with that.
that size.
Yeah, it does look nice, all the colours together with the gold.
Yeah, it works well together.
Yeah.
So that is the plan. Like I said,
Yeah.
these have turned out really well. So I think we're there or thereabouts with these ones.
Yes.
Which-
Yes, they're good.
Yeah, I think we've got
How
nearly
many so
200 of these.
Yeah, that's a lot of painting.
Yeah, and then we need to start printing these off. So these are in like 2 sections. And I'll see, it'll just go together as one.
Yeah,
But I think they're,
yeah. I
They
mean,
look
Terry will do
brilliant.
some proper close-up shots of it.
yeah,
But it is nice, and it will look nice on there. It's quite delicate, so maybe he's a bit bigger, would be too big.
mm-hmm.
He's still wanting that little bit of, a bit
Yeah.
delicate with
Yeah.
it. So yeah,
So yeah, we'll see with it. We'll see what we can get sorted and go from there. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Finally getting all of the carving sorted and the new colour for it. And we know a lot of you aren't going to like it at all, but just bear with us because it will come together. And we will see you in the next one. So don't forget to like and subscribe because it massively helps us. And we'll see you in the next one.
bye-bye.
Bye. If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.